Togetherness, the silent night. In the quaint little village of Evergreen, nestled deep within the mountains, Christmas was always celebrated with cheer and warmth. Each year, the townsfolk gathered in the town square for the Festival of Lights, where they would sing carols, exchange gifts, and share homemade treats. This year, however, a heavy snowstorm swept through the area, isolating the village for days. The roads were blocked, and supplies began to dwindle. As Christmas Eve approached, an unsettling silence filled the air. Families worried about their dwindling food supplies stopped their usual preparations. The spirit of Christmas began to fade, replaced by anxiety and despair. But not everyone was ready to give up hope. Among the villagers was a kind-hearted widow named Eliza. She had lost her husband a few years earlier and knew firsthand the weight of loneliness, especially during the holiday season. Determined not to let Christmas be overshadowed by fear, Eliza decided to venture out into the storm one last time to gather what she could. With a lantern in hand and a warm scarf wrapped around her neck, Eliza trudged through the deep snow to reach her neighbors. She knocked on doors, offering what little food she had. But instead of empty pockets, she found something else. Her neighbors were equally willing to share, and eventually they pooled together their own meager supplies to form a communal feast. As they gathered in the heart of the village, the storm howled outside, but inside warmth and laughter filled the air. They shared stories, sang songs, and reminisced about Christmases past. Eliza noticed how, despite the challenges, the spirit of community began to shine brighter. The laughter of friends broke the thick silence of the storm, reminding everyone that they were not alone. That night, while the snow continued to fall, a miracle happened. The villagers lit candles and hung them on the branches of the giant fir in the town square, creating a stunning display against the darkened sky. Each flickering light represented hope, love, and togetherness. Suddenly, the old clock tower struck midnight. As the final chime rang out, a soft and melodic sound began to rise above the howling wind, the sound of bells. The villagers paused, their hearts filling with wonder. It seemed that the snowy night had transformed, giving rise to the joyous echoes of Christmas carols sung by unseen voices. As they peered out into the swirling snow, they saw sparkles dancing in the air, illuminating the village in a celestial glow. The storm, once a source of dread, became a canvas for the wonder of Christmas. The following morning, the storm had subsided, leaving behind a blanket of glistening snow. The villagers emerged with renewed spirits, realizing that they had forged stronger bonds through their shared experiences. They celebrated not just Christmas, but the resilience and kindness that brought them together. Eliza smiled, knowing that the true spirit of Christmas didn't lay in abundance or decorations, but in the love and camaraderie of those around her. From that year forward, Evergreen celebrated not just the Festival of Lights, but the Festival of Hope, a reminder that even in the darkest times, togetherness could light the way.